He fired the rocket-propelled grenade, and you're expecting the worst.
And that's the end of the ship, we're going to sink.
It clipped the top of the ship or something. It detonated about 80 meters away from us. We were so lucky.
This is where you really wish that we had weapons to defend ourselves here. That's where we tried deploying the LRAD. When you flick the buzzer on the LRAD, you get a really high-pitched screech.
Come on! What's the matter with it? Mike, fire another flare!
He just carried on firing and was not taking any notice of it whatsoever.
Come on! Why is it not working?
Maybe because it was open sea, it didn't have enough power for the effect that it was meant to have.
And the next burst of AK rounds that came towards us hit the bridge. You could see a few windows smash. They're basically right up beside the boat, trying to hug on.
Basic equipment needed for a pirate. A couple of AK-47s, RPG, and a set of ladders. That is it. I knew we had to fend them off for about another 15-20 minutes in the hope that a coalition helicopter would arrive.
I grabbed the bazooka again and I put it on my shoulder. Round shot down over the top of the boat, over the lip, and I just missed. And I was like, yeah. Oh, it was heartbreaking because we could have all just gone home and had tea and medals, but it wasn't to be. Carl took a number of flares and he says, I'm going right down to them.
Down to the crewmates!
And the idea was get the flare, lean over, and fire it directly into the skiff and hope it hits the petrol and explodes.
It's a fair old distance to the very front of the ship, especially when there's rounds coming about.
So I ran onto the port side, went there. So, oh no, we've gone back to the starboard side. As I wriggled through the pipes, the first pirate stepped on board. I'll never forget the moment. Looks at me, I look at him. There's me with one flare, he's with an AK-47. Not quite a fair match. I thought it was time for me to get back up onto the bridge with the other guys. The pirate decided to do a couple of pot shots in my direction. As I make a run for it, I'm zigzagging, so he can't get any point of aim on me.
I saw Carl, I was firing everything I had to try and give him some type of cover and fire with the flares. I fired a few into our ship, trying to, distract them.
I'm zigzagging all the way, heard a couple of rounds going off, I'm ducking down, hearing one in the distance clanging, so I just keep going straight forward back to the stairs.
And then the next two that got on, they were like kids. I remember seeing one of them. He only looked about 14. He had a red shirt, shorts, AK slung over his shoulder and another one in his hand. It was like a Sunday stroll for them, walking along there just firing from the hip. I don't care if it's a 14-year-old boy with that weapon, it's the weapon that kills you. And we could see there and then, they were out of their heads, high on drugs, a lot of them. And that's what's going to attack you. Some crazy head with an AK out of it. That is the pirate of today.
Back to the crewmates! Back to the crewmates!
Carl came straight back up to me, and it was like...
They're all over the main deck.
Now the nightmare begins.